idea. He just wanted to put a big engine and a little aluminum car, and it worked out. Wow, cutting it close. You're right here.
We are up and running.
Okay. All right. So the time is 7 p.m. on Monday, January 5th. We are going to convene this meeting. First and foremost, let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. We'll do a roll call. Myself, Douglas Clemens, acting chair, present. Acting vice chair, Liam Enea.
Enea.
Anea.
Yes.
Present. Acting secretary, Richard Briggs.
Present.
Elijah Hewling III.
Here.
Terrence Petroprin.
Right here.
And our alternate member, Michael Barnes.
Here.
All right. So, first, let me introduce myself. My name is Douglas Clemens. I am the acting chair. This is Liam Anea, sorry. He's the acting vice chair. This is Richard Briggs. He is the acting secretary. This is Elijah Hewling. He is a seated member. This is Terrence Petropin, a seated member. This is Michael Barnes, our alternate. When we begin the public hearing section of this meeting, I will call each applicant one at a time. When your property address is called, please come forward, state your name and address for the record, and describe your appeal in detail. After your presentation, the secretary will read into record any communications we received, whether in favor or opposition to the application. The chair, which is me, will then invite questions of clarifications from the board. We will next hear from members of the public if they any show up during the time, in favor, first speaking in favor, and then for those speaking as an opposition. After each side is heard, you will give them an opportunity to have closing remarks. At the time of that, the public hearing section will close. Since typically it would be every application we have, but since you're only one, it'll be you, and then we will go into our deliberations. Our deliberations are closed, meaning you can be here for that part of it, but you will not be able to ask questions. It will be as if you were not here. In order for your application to be approved, you need 4 members of the board to approve it for an affirmative, and if not, it'll be declined, obviously.
You have 60 days to reapply.
Yeah, it's 60 days to reapply. If you do stay, we can. If it's approved, we will do it here. If not, you would have to wait until tomorrow morning. In the morning. Other than that, we're good to go. So
One thing, Doug, before you start, do you have somebody to be recording secretary?
we're gonna do. We have the. We have recorded. We have recorded.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not here.
She'll
And
transcribe
we're
it?
streaming right now, too.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
great.
we got it covered. It'll be heard.
Okay.
So let's go to the agenda. The copy of agenda is right here if you need one. If there's one on the table, or you can go to the website at Zoning Board of Appeals meetings to find a copy of the agenda. First item on the agenda is seating any alternates. I do not believe we need to see any alternates, so we'll move on to review of the minutes from December 1st. Has everybody had the opportunity to review the minutes from December 1st? Do we have any changes need to be made or any questions about the minutes from December, from our December meeting?
No comments about the minutes, but the agenda, just the
Oh,
roll
yeah.
call was supposed to be
Yeah.
different with you as acting chair.
Agreed. For the roll call, we just need to have it amended to reflect that I am the acting chair, and that's the only change that needs to be made to the agenda for today. We can make that. I will entertain a motion to approve the minutes as they are written.
So moved. Second.
I will need you to actually say a motion to approve the minutes.
Oh, I move to approve the minutes.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? Motion carries. Wait, actually, vote all in favor of approving the minutes?
Aye.
Aye. Any abstentions? Any nays? The motion carries. Next, we review any minutes from the other boards or commissions. That includes the zoning board, planning, zoning, and the inlands and wetlands commissions. Does anybody have any comments on them, or would like to have any discussion about it?
I caught a part in the zoning, or planning and zoning commission about changing, short-term rental accessory apartment regulations. I think Mr. Lally would probably know more about that than I do, but was that just a regulation change in response to, like, state statutes, or?
It's in, right, to every complaints, numerous complaints, and it's answering, yes.
Okay.
Let the record reflect that Vice Chair Enia asked zoning appeal or zoning enforcement officer about a request for what was it?
About a, review of the.
Review of
minutes
the
planning and zoning.
The zoning
commission
board
from
commission.
December.
Yeah, from December. Other than that, we can move on. We have no continued public hearings, so we'll begin our public hearing portion of this meeting. First is 21 Kimberly Drive. Okay. So to state your name and address for the record.
Yes, my name is Yazra Gordon, and it's 21 Kimberly Drive.
And what is your ask? What is your appeal?
So our appeal is currently, we want to get our shed approved because the only land that we have available is in our front yard. Everything else has a stream running behind it, or it has like steep rocks and a lot of rocky terrain. So currently, the only one that we have are front yard. So we were just looking to see if we can kind of get that approved and, or look for some options.
And also with property setbacks, we're just between that and wetlands, and we just said we just don't have much space to work with.
Okay. Would you attest that this is your property?
Yes.
21 Kimberly Drive, Brookfield, Connecticut. The white represents flat land, I believe, and the green is wetlands, or is that
Like tree cover.
Purple is the deep wetland
wetlands?
swales.
Okay, and then
There's a water course that runs behind the property, and I can put an overlay on there also that will
Okay.
show the contours of the property also. So the property does slope down to the rear. As you can see.
Yeah. All right. Does anybody have any questions that they would like to ask the property owner at this time?
So my understanding is that you had it built here in
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
part.
right there in the corner right there.
Right here.
Yes.
The first spot that jumped out on the corner up there where you have some kind of an opening. Did you guys attempt to build it there, or is there something
That's
limiting?
where we have the septic, the drain.
Oh yeah, there's the septic, the
Drainage.
leaching fields.
Okay,
Those are that's I believe what that is.
okay.
Where is the septic?
Leave right over
Right around where that X is, or it's not but it's where it drains out to. The septic is in the back of the house, the back. Top
And there's a
part.
total of 3 or 4.
Like the septic
for the
trenches?
drain.
Yeah, it's like four
Was it?
different draining areas.
So they go across long ways.
Okay. Do we have, Mr. Chairman, do we have the septic as-built on file?
I do not believe so. Yeah, I don't believe we have that. Yeah, we don't. We can double check. I can't find my pen. So let the record reflect that we're looking to see if we have the septic fields or any location of the septics.
We do not have that in the file.
Okay.
If the commission would like to continue this to the next meeting, I'm sure we can obtain that, whatever we have on record.
Right. That's something we can entertain. Does anybody else have any questions?
So, just to, trying to get my orientation here, this is the house here,
Yes.
right?
So this is the house, that's the, that's a deck.
Right.
And this, our septic, we have like a double septic system that's behind right here,
Right there,
where it drains out into the field right
over
here,
there, right?
which is also just all front yard.
And what's happening over here?
This
It's
is,
a stream.
it's all wooded right here. The
Right.
stream runs from, right, it pops out right around here, and then it connects with another stream that comes from this way.
I
Then
see.
it goes directly through the middle of the property.
Right, okay. Do you have streams here, a stream here?
Yeah, and then there's a heavy slopage in the back.
Yeah, I mean,
And anything that's pretty much behind the house is all, it's all essentially just wet, because it all gets mushy back there from
I
the
can show
streams
you,
when,
like, I pulled it
at
up
the
on
highest point of it.
Zillow if you like to see what the
and
back
anything
inside looks
past
like
that is
this.
just all wooded and,
This is what the
just
back of the house
rocky and-
inside looks like.
yeah, it's, like we go back there and explore and stuff like that, but yeah, it's all just pretty much just heavily wooded back there.
Did you guys have flooding a year and a half ago when there's a kind of big storm in, I think it was August 24?
That's what the back
We
of
didn't
the
get
house looks
flooding,
like.
but
But on
the,
the right-hand side, if like you were to go down that like hill,
Uh-huh.
it would be like muddy.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so like anything that's, like within that,
You wanna see that?
like close to the stream, when it's, heavy rain and just like a certain part of the year where it's just, it blows pretty heavy,
Mhm.
everything back there is just wet, mushy, just like, I try not to go back there and cut grass, just
I
because
mean,
it's,
invisibly, you can see even our deck, you can start seeing the cement
yeah,
because of
everything's,
how much it's
erosion.
like.
So is there specific, what's on this side of the house over here?
That's just, it starts sloping down into some flatland, but there's a stream that comes right around that little bend. So it's pretty much
And
just
as
two
it's
streams that,
going, there's a big rock, so we put it like at the start of the rock, and then there's a large rock going down. And then there's a little bit of flatland, and then there's a stream running past, so that's the part that gets muddy when there's, let's say, a lot of rain going on. Last year when we had, I believe it was like 4 weeks straight in July, from like June to July, it gets really, really muddy in that area, because that's when our stream is at the highest point.
Mhm.
How long has the existing building been there, the one that we're talking about?
the house.
The shed.
The
The
shed,
shed.
the shed's been there since November.
November to.
And then we got a letter from the
Okay.
police department, the day after it was built.
Is, the area further, further east this way, is that an option at all?
Yes, that's what we're discussing right now. That's where, the stream comes in and,
Oh, the stream comes right there.
yeah, so there's
right,
a, so there's a second street. There's a stream that comes from this way, from,
Yeah.
another property, goes under the street and, runs, cause this is our property line, so yeah,
Yeah.
it goes pretty much here. And then it shoots out towards
Right,
that, and then
right.
there's a second one that comes as well.
I see.
And they pretty much meet.
Yeah.
And
Right.
And over the years, we've been there for about, this is our 6th year there, and, it's like, as if like the stream just gets a little wider, as time's gone on. You know, I don't really mess around with the stream or go back there, but yeah, when we go back there, so I have to cut back there, I start noticing that there's this little, or like it starts taking a different route, and I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing or not, you know, it's kinda just taking more from my property,
Mhm.
but,
Do we know, if your neighbors they're aware of the shed, obviously, I assume, since it's
Yeah,
been there?
one
Have they-
neighbor I
anybody-
believe is who.
There's a comment. Yeah, there's correspondence. We can get to that when we get to
Yeah,
that
I
point.
have,
I
I
mean,
have
yeah,
another
right.
one from the neighbor that's on Riverford Road, right behind us.
Yeah.
They wrote a letter that I have right here before.
And the neighbor that, complained about it, she actually just, I believe, is in the process of selling the house, she just got an offer approved.
I guess the other, I mean, our mission is to figure out the hardship and the hardship of the property, which you're describing. Also, the need for the shed is part of the hardship question, so is there a particular need for the shed that can't be
Storage.
satisfied in some other way?
I have everything, all of my yard equipment, so I cut my yard, I leaf blow, I, snow blow, and, shovels, I do
Yeah.
pretty much all our yard work,
Just
try
to
to.
kind of cut back on costs, cause
Yeah.
with
and-
little kids, like I stay home with the kids, and we had to cut down to one income, so
Mhm.
to be able to save there, he's been kind of taking care of all the yard, anything that has to do with the house. And because over the years, we have accumulated all of the outdoor tools, you know, snow blowers pretty
Yeah.
large, and, the weed whackers and the lawnmowers, you know, we just kind of ran out of space in our garage. So we were like, okay, if we get a shed, we can start moving some things into there, and that's where we kind of ran into the issue.
Well, you answered my second question, was the assumption that there isn't enough garage space to house
Yeah.
Correct.
all that
Yeah,
equipment.
we have, like, I just got a new car and it sits outside, as it snowed out, I'm like, oh, this isn't good.
You may have enjoyed our previous car conversation.
Yeah, I was listening and I'm like, oh man, you know, like 3-car garage, that's nice.
Yeah. So, to address the elephant in the room, is there a specific reason why you didn't ask for this before you put the?
I did some research and I just seen that something about it being over 200 square feet that you needed a building permit, and I'm like, okay, like, you know, this is it's under 200 square feet, so that was I didn't realize that I needed a zoning permit to just do anything out there. So
Yeah, so I think we just,
and like we try to use ChatGPT to give us a little more insight. I should have just came down here and got a better idea, but
the day we
Yeah,
got the letter, I called and we're like, can we just come in today? Cause it's just not something we wanna like ever run into issues, you know, it's our home and we don't wanna run into any problems with it, so.
All right. So your ask is under section 3.4A, subsection 3B. It's a two-part ask, I believe, because the section clearly states that no accessory shall be in the front yard, as well as the setbacks are 50 from the front and 50 from the side. So it's a two-part in reference. The variance would be requested to approve an accessory in the front yard, as well as to reduce the setbacks, one from the front to 25, from 50 to 25, and one from the side from 50 to 20. Before we move on, is there anything else you'd like to say before we move on to the comment section?
No, I believe he's
Can I ask
everything.
No, go, by all means.
Is the shed, are you able to move it if you had to, or is it like on a concrete slab?
no, it's just it's on it's got these little leveling blocks and stuff like that. Yeah, it's nothing permanent.
Okay.
That was another thing I seen that like, I was like, all right, it's if it needed a foundation or anything, that I would obviously have to go get permits and all that. But
Yeah.
you know, they were like, oh, you don't need any foundation. We're just gonna do leveling blocks, and I was like, okay, so it's not it's not there forever.
Understood.
Yeah, because in terms of that, like, you know, compliance stuff with land use, that's not even something that we can control tonight, I guess. That's more in the land use department's thing. We can only look at just, you know, how far it is from the property lines, and but
Yeah,
it's good. It sounds like that's probably a good thing that it's not a permanent structure, so if you have to end up
Yeah,
moving it, it's
I-
not.
Yeah, that was yeah. I had to run into this, and I was like, all right, this is at least in case anything were to happen. Like it's not like something where I have to like tear down or something of that nature. So.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we're going to move on to the comment section. Mr. Secretary, Acting Secretary, can you read into record the comment that we received?
Said there was correspondence. but
Yep,
I
the
haven't
correspondence.
seen it.
It's on the last page.
Yeah, you should have.
Yep, the last page.
Let's see here.
Wait, Mr. Chairman, do we need a motion to close discussion?
Not yet.
Because we're in a comment phase of
Okay.
this. Yeah. Once we,
And
Before you go into deliberation.
before we go into.
For the comment, did you want
This
the?
one?
Yep, we'll do the, should we do the,
You have another one also?
Yes.
let me grab this, because I have to receive it into record, right? And then you're gonna read it. Alright. And I will just say, we got this today. And then this would be, so this is 4? Or this is,
Two,
okay, so we have two,
just two corresponding.
two as correspondence to read into record. All right.
So, okay. Unfortunately, I'm unable to attend the public hearing in person, therefore I'm including my response below. Thank you so much, and please let me know if you need anything further from me. This is from Maureen Moran, 19 Kimberly Drive, to the Brookfield Zoning Board of Appeals. I am writing to submit a written public comment regarding the shed constructed on the property adjacent to mine at 21 Kimberly Drive, Brookfield, Connecticut. I am the owner of the abutting property at 19 Kimberly Drive. Based on my observations, the shed appears to have been constructed without a permit, is located in the front yard, and is positioned very close to both the roadway and my property line. My understanding of Brookfield's zoning regulations is that accessory structures are subject to permitting requirements, setback standards, and restrictions on front yard placement. As an abutting property owner, I'm concerned about compliance with these standards and the potential impact on neighborhood character and property values if such requirements are not consistently applied. I respectfully request that the board consider these concerns as part of its review. Thank you for including this comment in the public record.
And that was dated January 3rd, 2026.
January 3rd, right. Then we have the second comment, January 5th, that we just received, from Kelly and David Alvarez, 2 Deerfield Road, Brookfield, Connecticut, to the Zoning Board of Appeals. Dear members of the Zoning Board of Appeals, we are neighboring property owners writing to express our support for the variance requested regarding the accessory shed located at 21 Kimberly Drive, Brookfield, Connecticut. We understand the property is in the R100 zoning district and consists of approximately 1.89 acres. As immediate neighbors, we would like to state the shed does not negatively impact our property in its current location on Kimberly Road, including our privacy, enjoyment, or character of the neighborhood. The structure is not located near the stream and does not obstruct our view from our property. We have no objection to the shed remaining in its current location and support the request for relief. Thank you for your time and consideration, both Kelly and David Alvarez.
All right. All right, so before we close this public hearing, is there anything else that you would like to say?
No.
I will entertain a motion to close public hearing section of this meeting.
Mr. Chairman, can I ask?
Yeah,
one
go
more-
ahead,
one
I'm
more
sorry, go
question?
ahead. Before we do that,
Mr. Warren, can I look at something here with you? So it looks like this is roughly the setback boundary that already exists. And I know, based on this, it looks like it is kind of steep there, and I know you're saying that it can get muddy in your backyard. But if you had to move it, is it even possible to put it here feasibly next to your house, or does it?
To get it down there, I
Yeah.
don't know how they would do
So-
it with the rock.
So there's a steep drop right here
Mhm.
that goes down back there. Like I pretty much do all this cutting of the grass with a weed whacker just because just it's on like it gets a little flat here,
Okay.
but here is just like a heavy, like a steep drop off, maybe like a 10-15 foot drop off that goes down into that little area.
And when they were trying to drop off material, I initially asked if they could put it down there,
Yeah.
and they said they can't even get down, like to bring down material, they wouldn't even be able to get down there.
Okay.
you see the side,
So
a little bit of the
there's,
side of the house there.
There's like a rock formation that's right here, and then there's like pretty much there's a big rock that's in front of our house. Trees grows on it, like it's been obviously been there for its lifetime, but there is just a big rock. Like anytime I dig up dirt on there, it's just rock underneath. But that pretty much that's pretty much this whole area right here, and then there's like a little opening that goes right here, but the opening is literally between two rocks.
Is it a pre-built shelter or is it a stick built?
Yeah, like one of those, like They dropped
The
off,
barnyard.
yeah, they dropped off a
The
kit
barnyard,
and they, the guy put it together in like a day and a half and
This may be redundant, but your question, and you may have answered it already, but I'm wondering if there's a way to reduce either reduce it to one variance or not, because we have the variance, the setback variance on two sides, and we have the front yard, so actually, in a way, there's three. In, free variance requests, I'm wondering if there's a way to reduce the number, whether you could move it, for example, if you moved it, say somewhat north, so you wouldn't encounter the stream, but could you move it somewhat north to increase the setback? I guess you couldn't move it, as
North
you
is
said,
what we want.
east because of the stream that's there.
To the
Towards the house.
east a little bit, like to the side of your house, but it looks like
So if we were to move it, let's say, towards, where it starts to go up, that's where
up here.
the water well is. Like there's the water pump, That's,
So like right here?
Like where that X
No.
is, or?
so we built it,
So
I would say by like the middle line.
this one?
No, the next one.
This one?
Yep, that's like around the area where the water pump
For the well
would
is?
be. Yeah.
Okay.
So we had to leave some space, cause we actually just got it replaced this past year. They had to come replace it, they had to bring the big truck in and to kind of pull it out.
Nice.
So he also said, oh, that's better.
Yeah.
That's as close as they can get.
What about putting it up in the past your yard area there in the northeast corner? I know it's quite a distance from the house, but,
We're here?
yeah,
Is that where the septic?
on the other side of the leaching field.
The leach, oh, okay.
that's where the leaching fields and, then I probably would lose the support of
Of the second.
Yeah.
the neighbor.
Well, you'd have the opportunity to put it within the setbacks, so you wouldn't need the other neighbor.
Okay.
And it wouldn't technically be the front of the house either.
And it wouldn't be the front of the house, exactly.
No,
If you put it towards,
that whole thing is the front of the house. Like I've sat there and like,
When we drew the line on the paperwork, right, Fran, you said that,
Anything in the front right here is the front yard.
yeah.
So even
right,
up
but if
there?
you go further up, like,
You're a
open
corner
space.
lot,
There's
right?
still-
Oh, they're corner lots, so.
Oh,
they
so
have-
it's still the front
They have
yard?
2 front yards.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, that makes sense.
That could be
Oh,
a hardship. That could be a hardship in itself.
They're a corner lot right
Mm.
there,
Oh, geez.
riverfront.
Oh, yeah.
so they
okay.
can't put it there at all. Well, they could ask for a variance on the corner lot.
Yeah,
But it'd still be two variances or three
Well,
variances.
but they could ask for the one variance then.
that's a
I have a
legit.
question,
Yeah.
not to you guys, but technical for us. If we decided we wanted to continue, can we do that once we're in closed hearing, or would we have to do that in conjunction with them before the closed part of the hearing?
I would suggest if you want more information to
We
leave it open
Yeah, we went
and
out,
then just continue it.
because
until
once
the
we
next
close the
meeting.
meeting, we have
'Cause
to
once
make a
you close
choice.
it, you can't accept any more information.
Yeah,
Right, so all of this is pointing, in my mind, to continuing to keep it open, because we don't have sufficient information, I think, and we haven't had the chance to actually, well, I haven't anyway, to see it, so I don't know, that would seem to me to be the most respectful thing, to give them some time and us some time.
yeah, I mean, I don't mind, if you wanna, if you wanna entertain, I will entertain a motion to continue into our February 2nd meeting.
Yeah, that's why I give you more time to get the septic information too.
Yep.
We can get a septic
That would be
as-built
no
as well on
problem at all.
file and stuff. And
Well, because you made the motion, so.
I entertain the motion, so I can't make the motion, so
No,
like,
can't make
All right, I will make that motion, that, I won't restate it.
all right, there's a motion on the floor to continue, this, hearing until our February 2nd, 2026 meeting. Need a second?
Second.
second.
Any discussion?
I think it's a good idea.
All right, so let's move it to a vote. All in favor of continuing this hearing until our February 2nd, 2026 meeting, say aye.
I-
All opposed? Any abstentions? The motion carries. So this will be continued until our February 2nd, 2026 meeting, where we're going to have information in regards to the septic tranches or leaches, as well as any other information that the board will request. And that's all we have for you. All right, so you guys are good to go.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, do we have any further hearings? No further hearings. We'll move on to old business. Any old business? No old business. New business. We need to nominate our officers, nominate and elect our officers for the board. I will entertain a motion to, well, I don't need to make a motion. Who wants to, like, where do we go from there? Who wants to make a motion for, first officer would be the chair. Who'd like to make a motion or a nomination for chair?
I'll make a motion to nominate you for chair position.
I will accept the nomination. We should take a vote on it, or any other, oh, we need a second. We need to second that. Who wants to second that?
I can't.
I can't second the motion as well. All right. The motion to nominate me as the chair has been made by Commissioner Hewling, has been seconded by Commissioner Anaya. Any discussion?
Any others?
Any other nominations? All right, I will accept the nomination.
Discussion.
Any discussion?
All in favor?
All in favor? I will abstain. Any nays? The ayes have it. I will accept the nomination as the chair. Next, we will be nominating the vice chair. I will make a motion to nominate Liam Anaya as the vice chair. I need a second.
Second.
I'll second.
Any other nominations for vice chair? All right, any discussion? All right, do you accept the nomination for vice chair?
Yes, sir.
All right, we will make a vote. All in favor of Liam Anaya as vice chair, say aye. Aye. All
I will
opposed?
abstain.
Any abstentions? Sorry, Liam abstention is carried. Let's welcome Liam Anaya as our vice chair. Next, we need to select a secretary. Any nominations for secretary?
I'll nominate Dr. Richard Briggs.
Second.
Any other nominations? We will vote for Dr. Briggs as a secretary. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? None. Any abstentions? Dr. Briggs is abstained. The motion carries. Dr. Briggs is now the secretary. That takes care of, that takes care of the election of the officers. Next, we will need to approve the calendar for 2026. I will entertain a motion to approve, well, actually, I will entertain a motion to approve as written. There you go.
I move to approve the 2026 calendar as is written.
I will second that. We will have discussion. So, Fran did try to move it to other days outside of Monday, and just availability didn't work out. Yeah, it's like the room and the timing, so we are stuck to Mondays at 7, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
I did try that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no problem. Any further discussion?
The only one, we've had an issue before having it that first Monday in July. A lot of people are on vacation, being board members.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, that's the only date that stuck out to me, so we might wanna look at it. 'Cause
Okay.
that's 2 days after, that's actually right after 4th of July weekend. So I'm
Yeah.
not sure
A lot of people are going to
how
be
many
around.
people are gonna be here. I don't know if I'll be here. So I usually take vacation the week of 4th of July. I may be here, I'm not sure, I've talked to my wife, she schedules it, but,
Yeah, that's literally that Monday after the,
yeah,
for the
so
weekend.
that's the only one I may suggest that we try and move that a week instead of the 6th through the 13th.
Would that be something that we would need to look into?
Well, I think we can wait until we get to that point.
Okay.
I mean, we can always revise it
Okay.
prior to that.
Yeah,
If we
okay.
have to do a special meeting or change it.
All right, all right, all right, sounds good.
If we have a scheduled meeting and nobody shows up, there's no meeting.
Yeah, if we don't have
So,
quorum, there's no
yeah,
meeting anyway,
what
so
do we
yeah.
do? I guess we have
That
to
makes sense.
schedule
All right, let's,
I think that makes sense, waiting.
yeah, let's
We
approve.
can do it within a month, right?
We'll,
Oh, yeah,
Month before,
yeah.
yeah, we'll talk about that in May at the latest, and then we'll figure it out, approve it on June. We have a vote to approve the 2026 meeting calendar as written. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. The 2026 Zoning Board of Appeals calendar is approved. We have no table items. Any informal discussion? I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Any discussion?
Second.
All in favor? All opposed? Meeting's adjourned. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations. Vice Chair. We got this.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.